G4TV has relaunched yet again, and you know what? Instead of deciding, hey, let's recapture our former glory, no, they decided, let's go ahead and divide our fan base right from the very beginning with this new launch by having Frost go on a rant that came completely out of left field, at least to the viewers. Now, I'm sure the producers knew that she was going to do this. I think that was even mentioned at some point in time that, or I could be wrong about that, but I believe Frost herself at some point confirmed that the producers knew she was going to go on this rant. Not sure if her co-hosts knew, but yeah, she decided to go on this rant. It's been making the rounds, got a little bit viral on Twitter, and as you can see here at the bottom here, it's been rightfully ratioed, and we'll get there. You'll see why. But in case you don't know who Froskurinn is, let's go ahead and take a look at this article here. I'll link it in the description below from esports.net. Now, I read this whole article. I'm not going to be reading the whole thing, just to give you a little bit of a backstory on who this person is and why there's people that don't like her all that much. Now, this article was actually one that was, I would say, was very charitable and favorable towards her. And you could, like I said, look at that for yourself. But it says, who is Froskurinn? Indiana Froskurinn Black is a veteran LOL player, that of course being League of Legends. Coach and most recently a caster. She kickstarted her passion for the game back in 2014, where she served as coach for teams such as Robert Morris Uni, Roar, and lastly, Team Dignitas. While we don't know the exact number for Froskurinn Elo, it's safe to assume she has a commendable level of expertise as an expert analyst. Hence, it was when she transitioned to a casting career that she debuted as a mainstay talent in various LOL tournaments. Her outspoken and perhaps unfiltered analysis of the game often received massive criticism from viewers. And for those of you that are wondering what that means, this in the League of Legends Reddit, that she seemingly has gotten a lot of criticism. I've seen from some of the things I've seen, it seems to stem from apparently her being biased when it comes to her commentary, as well as her being unprofessional is another gripe that I saw people make. People have also criticized her for getting things wrong, not necessarily in the commentary space, but I guess with some gaming stuff. But this is an example right here. This poster that put, most of the hate is aimed either at her victim complex or the way she reacts to criticism. She's quick to point out that she doesn't like, which is fair, but when people point out issues about her, she often claims that it's because she's a woman / LGBT. So apparently she plays both those cards from the bottom of the deck anytime she gets some kind of pushback. When she was criticized for her semi's casting, instead of doing what Dracos did and acknowledge the issue, she straight up said she was going to quit. And this is true, because if you follow up this link here, she basically, and you can see here, we'll open this up. This is actually her. This is her official Reddit, where she had said, sad to read this thread, changed my casting style to be entirely map focused. Dracos and I have built synergy all year. Just feels like it doesn't matter what I do. I give up Reddit. You win. I'll retire after this Worlds. Cheers. So instead of just taking the criticism and trying to improve her style, she just threw in the towel. Then you see here when somebody says, when the PAX debacle came out, she was firmly on the side of Daniel Z. Klein. And when people like Kelly Moster commented that she felt that the exclusion of men from a panel was a step in the wrong direction, Froskurinn attacked her and claimed that she, Froskurinn, was a feminist, implying that Kelsey wasn't because she didn't agree with her. So yeah, I don't know too much about that, although I did see some of that thread where she went back and forth, blocked this girl, and then, yes, did proudly proclaim this after blocking her. So, so we get to the point now where this video, right? She's part of the new G4 team. Like I said, she quit doing the casting thing with League of Legends and decided, you know what? I'm going to seek greener pastures and go work for G4. And she was talking about Red Dead Redemption. Then all of a sudden, this happened.
Experience versus the solo player one. But I actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online. Sexism in gaming. In joining G4...
The one person clapping. Yay!
This is not where I thought we were going, but I'm here. I'm here.
So, I mean, either he's putting on a show or he really didn't know. And you can see the look on his face where he's like, what's about to happen?
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts. It's somehow...
Talk to him, Frost!
Okay.
It's somehow been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women
Oh
as
my
a
God.
compliment. It's not a compliment.
It's weird.
It's dehumanizing and it's weird. Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the
Wait.
eyes for you.
Wait, whoa. Hold on a second. Really? Really? You grew up watching G4, okay? Now, truthfully speaking here, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I watched a whole heck of a lot of G4 myself back in the day because I didn't have cable TV, but I would watch it at friends' houses, and there was people that were much more into it than I was. And really, they weren't there to be. This is G4. This is Morgan Webb. Okay, G4. Really? This is Morgan. Okay.
November issue of FHM. We're shooting Morgan Webb, who is a
Okay.
gaming junkie. She loves video games.
Morgan. Olivia. Really? They weren't there for that? Huh. Really? They weren't there for that. They weren't there for that. Interesting. Very interesting. Did you really watch G4 growing up? Huh. Now, mind you, look, people that I know that watch G4 actively, while they were just like, yeah, you know, Morgan and Olivia, attractive women, they actually enjoyed the content though too. That's what kept them coming back. I mean, I'm sure the way these women look probably kept them coming back as well. You know, probably kept some people coming back, but by and large, from my understanding, a lot of people did actually enjoy the shows. They thought that they were funny and very entertaining, and at some points very informative. So,
hey, she cooking, y'all.
And that's
Is she?
just obvious sexism. You don't need to explicitly objectify women or declare that you hate women to be sexist. Just go ahead and check out
Oh my
Thorne's
God.
latest meltdown on Twitter for some spark notes.
oh, and by the way, Thorne is a person that she has apparently some kind of personal grudge with. So she decided to take a pot shot at him in this. This is something that he tweeted out back September 1st of 2018. This is the Froskurinn I knew back in 2015 wasn't in favor of privileging any group over another. She wanted jobs to be earned on the basis of merit. She fought a winning battle for it. I hope one day she lets go of this bitter resentment and comes back. And yeah, you know, when you look at stuff that she says, right, stuff like this, you can kind of see where all this is going and why it's not all that surprising, right? Look at this tweet, right, from last year, January 6, 2021. Let me make this clear. If you refuse to see white privilege, do me a favor and unfollow. My content is not for you. I don't care if this hurts your feelings, and I don't want to make shit for you. Thanks. She sounds like a very likable, very peachy keen type of person, right? That is, you see this one, that is literally feminism, recognizing how the patriarchy harms everyone. The woman, the enemy of women is not men. The enemy of everyone is the patriarchy. I suggest you get up to date on your feminist lit. A super easy digestible book is that book. And, you know, let's see what else she has to say.
Here at XPlay, our reviews are written and produced by a team of people. There are too many games for one person to shoulder the burden. So we divide and conquer. And when we use language like we or I, that's the reviewer. That's coming from the mouth and experience of the reviewer reading that review. And that's not to say that Gerard...
Well, how's your experience reading that review if you're talking about people that are... other people that are working on those reviews? So... what, are you guys having a shared experience? Are you both writing it together? Now she does mention that, something like that here, but
Adam or myself,
what exactly does that mean?
Contribute to the reviews. We absolutely do.
Okay.
We'll always be in varying degrees and take a whole team behind us. That's why we're XPlay and not Adam Play. We have done the experiment and
Look at him clapping like a seal.
variables. Adam will read a script written by the same writer that I will read the other half of the script for, but I'll be the one flamed. And yeah,
Okay, so that might come because not all those words are your words. That might be part of the criticism. Just saying. I don't know.
it also happens to Gerard and TBH. But
Okay, so what the fuck is the point of this rant? You just said, okay, oh yeah, well, they also get shit too. Okay. So, what the hell is the point of what you're saying right now?
doesn't discount the sexism of how it happens to
Oh,
women.
that's right.
Both things
That's
are
right.
true.
Somehow,
There is a general hatred of any change that isn't Adam, and that all receive special flame just for being a woman.
oh jeez, yeah, because there's no way in hell that the guys sitting next to you will get any kind of special hatred by people that are more radical than you are, that absolutely hate men, right? That's not possible at all. Or the fact that the guy sitting next to you happens to be black, that won't factor into maybe somebody using that against them. Or the fact that Gerard, to your right, is overweight and might get, I don't know, fat shamed. Come on.
I could turn the camera around so that you could see the incredible team that make XPlay. Half of our producers and writers are women. Emily,
Good for them.
Megan,
And if they're in those positions,
Zipper,
even better,
Gabby.
based
It
on their
goes
merit.
On and on and on. Former writers that are now on ATOS like Vanessa. When you're in our DMs or on those YouTube comments or in Twitch chat right now, those reactionary threads thinking that I'm somehow ruining your current XPlay experience because you can't objectify me how you previously did to Morgan, or that I'm somehow less qualified to speak on something.
Whoa,
but you can't
whoa. Hold on.
why.
Wait. How the fuck is that the problem of the people that are watching? They're not the ones that put those women in those positions. The people that you are currently working for, G4, they're the ones that did that shit. They're the ones that were producing the shows. So why the fuck are you lashing out on the viewers right now? What? The people you work for, the people that are paying your paycheck right now are the ones that did that shit before. So why aren't you going off on them? You want to be pissed at somebody, be pissed at G4. They're the ones that put them in those positions. Okay? And even then, look, people enjoyed the show for what it was. Yeah, it had moments of raunchiness and things like that. Obviously, they knew their demographic. Their demographic liked it. So like any corporation is going to do, they're going to do what works and what gets people watching. Okay? So why the fuck are you taking it out on people, random people on the internet that are trolling, talking shit? Get pissed at G4. People are always going to troll on the internet, especially if they know that it fucking bothers you.
Even though I'm reading the exact same script as Adam, but you have no problem with he's part of it, you're letting your unconscious biases ruin my day and you're gatekeeping the gaming space. So maybe
That sounds like a you problem. And you see right there, we get right to the root cause of everything, right? It's about how I feel, the fact that it ruins my day. So fuck you guys for being trolls on the internet, even though I know, because I've been in this space for a while now, because I played League of Legends, I was a commentator, I've been a gaming internet personality for a little bit now. Fuck you guys, basically. This is all your fault, somehow. Really? Like, how do you not know this by now? Look, I'm not saying that I condone anything that people say that is fucked up on the internet, okay? Any type of harassment, any type of threats, any type of incitement of violence, not okay, right? Not okay. But it's the internet. People do it because they know they could get away with it. They have the guise of anonymity on the internet. That's why they feel emboldened to do so. You think that any of these people that you're talking shit about right now, the people that you're directing this towards, would ever say any of this shit to your face if they saw you at some kind of gaming event or gaming convention? Absolutely not. They won't say this shit. I mean, some of them might be bold enough to go that far, but they're going to get checked real quick, either by you or by the people that you're associated with that happen to be there with you. You think that if Gerard or this guy or the Black Hokage were standing next to you at some convention and some guy came up to you and talked to you in some messed up way, that they'd sit there and tolerate it? No, probably not. They'd probably try to put him in his place. I'm sure you would try to put him in his place, right? But that's not something that happens. Just like the shit that you said before with people, people think that it's a compliment saying that, they can't, they can jerk off to these pretty girls and stuff like. Look, people don't talk like that in real life. They don't go up to people and get that inappropriate with them, right? That's shit that they do on the internet. Like I said, there might be some people that do because they want to fuck around and find out. But by and large, most people aren't like that. They say shit like this because they know it's going to trigger you. All you're doing is feeding the trolls by doing this rant. This, to me, will not fix the problem. Whatever the intention was, by you wanted to have a mic drop moment where you were going to school people, all this is going to do is exacerbate the situation, or your problem here. All you're doing is now introducing a whole new audience to the fact that you get bothered by these things. And what are they going to do? Like the internet does, and again, not saying I condone it at all, they're going to use it against you because they know that it bothers you. Because you're a self-professed feminist. Because of the things you say, people being misogynistic, sexist, all this stuff. That's the first thing they're going to attack you with. That's the first thing they're going to comment on your videos, in the chat on your live stream. If they find your social media, that's what they're going to troll you with as well. Because that's what people on the internet do. Again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I condone it. But it's the internet. This shit is always going to happen. People are always going to find a way. And either you can let it roll off your back, grow thicker skin, or just get the fuck offline if you can't handle it. You're saying this shit ruins your day? What happened to this energy, right? My content is not for you. I don't care if this hurts your feelings. And I don't want to make shit for you. Thanks. What happened to that? But now, it ruins your day. So now, you have to make this bitch fit on G4TV? And again, why are you directing it just solely at the viewer? Shouldn't you also direct some of this shit at G4 for objectifying your predecessors? Like, what the fuck is this? What the hell's the point of this outside of just, it's a lecture. And people don't like tuning into this shit to get lectured by you. I'm pretty sure that nobody that was tuning in was saying, yo, gee, I sure hope that I get lectured today. No.
We'd be a bit nicer, a bit more self-reflective, and we enjoy the fact that people are working hard to make free content for you. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Oh, there we go. Pulling the Steven Soderbergh card, right? Remember Steven Soderbergh? I believe his name is Steven Soderbergh. The guy that said that Battlefield fans were uneducated, and if they didn't like the game, not to buy it. And then, what was it? I think pre-sales dropped by like 78% or something crazy like that. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. You just made sure that a lot of people won't be back to support G4 with this little hot take of yours. Absolutely. Yes. And then you have the people in the back, yeah, that was awesome. It sounds like women on The View when they clap at every single fucking thing Whoopi and fucking Joy Behar say that really has no substance to it. But it sounds good, so okay, let's clap. And let's cluck like chickens, like Joe Rogan said. Look at this. He's not even sure if he should clap. He's like, I guess I should clap. And then you have dumbass Adam Sessler back here clapping, of course, because it's Adam Sessler, so that's what you would expect. And don't worry, at some point in time, I'll do a live stream talking about him too. But for now, I think we're pretty much done here with this video. There's really nothing more to say. I think I gave my thoughts on it as much as I could. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Until next time, y'all know how it goes. The hunt continues.